Hey you guys, this is Nicholas Lewis coming from Pim, Nevada and Vegas. Hey, you guys, this coronavirus is very, 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 very serious right now. Caution: do not. I repeat, do not come to Vegas. Do not. Everything is closed. Everything is closed. Everything. Airports, casinos, hair salons, coffee shops, food courts, dining room, dine-in only restaurants, and events. Don't think of going to Prams for no concerts. It's been canceled. Security is all over the place. Police is all over the place. The police is abandoning everything. This coronavirus is very, 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 very seriously. It's very, very serious. I'm watching the news right now. Y'all can watch it with me. I'm watching the news right now. The coronavirus is out of control in Vegas. Out of control. If you're going to Vegas, I repeat to myself, do not, and I repeat, do not come to Nevada. Please. This is a fair warning. I do not want you guys to be on the coronavirus. It's bad. Okay, very, 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 very bad. In my town, people, out of towners can't even come to to the market. Okay, only could be us, and it only can be people that actually live in the city. Now,
all right, that's a live look
yeah.
At
So
the strip. Can you believe it? As you can
look
see,
at this.
barely
Hold on.
anyone was
I'm gonna show you guys something. Hold on.
News3LP.com. All right, that's a live look at the strip. Can you believe it? As you can see, barely anyone was there, and this is what our roadways look like. But back to that strip shot. Just fascinating to see how no one really is there. Any other time, this would be packed. You see crowds on the sidewalk, but not today. The RTC also announcing today, because of reduced ridership as a result of the mandated 30-day shutdown of non-essential businesses, RTC will stop service of its Strip and Downtown Express route starting tomorrow. This will be until further notice, so customers can continue to use alternate routes like the Deuce that ends at the RTC South Strip Transit Terminal. Effective immediately, you can no longer use the customer service counters for the Las Vegas Justice Court, Municipal Court, and traffic. They're closing in response to the coronavirus. We're told traffic-related matters will be conducted over the phone using video or other remote electronic means. If you have any questions about any of this, call the number at the bottom of your screen to talk to a customer to the right court. Well, just moments ago, United Way of Southern Nevada unveiling a new initiative to help those struggling with the coronavirus pandemic. News 3's Max Zero live at their offices in Flamingo at Jones, and he has more on that. And Max, they also announced some really big contributions to what they're doing.
Absolutely. So we'll get to those contributions in just a moment, but the initiative that they're launching, it's called the UWSN Emergency Assistance and Community Needs Fund. They just launched it today. It's already got more than $170,000 in it, and according to the CEO, they say there are millions more on the way. Now, what this fund is going to do, it's going to assist those impacted by COVID-19. The goal, according to the CEO, is to create a nonprofit sector plan as to how to approach this ever-changing, fluid situation that we haven't really seen here before. So far, they've teamed up with NV Energy, the Bank of America, and the Wells Fargo Foundation to make this happen and get it kicked off. They're going to be directing funds towards aiding public health relief and local families, and in order to do so, they're currently working to identify gaps in services. So what they're doing to do that is working with the nonprofit sector and the governmental sector to figure out where the money exactly will go. Specifically, they're going to be identifying community partners that should be able to assist with this. The CEO says, here, in just a moment, you'll hear from the CEO talking about the importance of mobilizing the nonprofit sector during a time like this. Here she is.
We are the social support system. So we have to be at the ready, and that's why we're convening an asset mapping. It's essential. Doesn't everybody like volunteers? Everybody does. We just have to keep them safe, sanitized, healthy, all the precautions taken and trained prior to deploying them out into the community.
And we know there weren't too many specifics at this point, and that's understandable at this point, according to the folks at United Way. This is such a new situation. They're still trying to work to identify the ways and means here in the community where they are going to be able to help out. Now, they are urging people to assist if they can, whether it's $1, $10 or more. You can donate if that's something you'd like to do that would help out. You can either text UWSN Fund to 313131, or you can head to their website. That's uwsn.org/donate. We'll continue to keep you updated as we learn more about this ever-changing situation. But for now, we're reporting live. Max Darrow, News 3.
All right, thanks so much, Max, for that update. Non-essential businesses may be closed around the valley, but the work continues on a couple of major construction sites, and News 3 Steve Wolford is live at Raider Stadium with details on why that's happening. A lot of people very curious about this.
Yeah, that's right. The decision to keep working here at Raider Stadium, as well as some other really big construction sites around Las Vegas, came after some discussions between labor leaders and the governor's office. They say the decision is more than just paychecks for these construction workers. Getting the stadium, as well as the convention center expansion, finished on time, they say are also essential to the local and state economy.
About 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon, we had a phone conference call with the governor's office. The governor was not online. One of his staff members was, and we talked about specifically on material coming into Las Vegas, how this would affect our economy, and we were able to relay a message that, you know, construction is very essential for us. Not just the workers, but it's essential for our state.
Essential operation. Tommy White says that work on these big construction sites will continue day to day. They also have some health and safety precautions in effect. The social distancing is in effect on the work sites. They also have a number of sanitizing stations where they get the hand sanitizers, and they're advised to use those as often as possible. Reporting live from Raider Stadium, Steve Wolford, News 3. Back to you.
All right, well, I'm sure those workers are still thankful to have a job. Thank you so much, Steve. Well, one drive-through clinic here in our valley operating at capacity for testing hours before they even got started. Our Faith Jesse shows us the scene from Sahara West Urgent Care.
Yeah, here at this clinic, one of the more popular places to come because people do not need a doctor's recommendation, and it's a drive-through process, meaning that they don't even have to get out of their car. But there were only 250 tests available, according to clinic technicians, and today, by 7 this morning, they reached capacity 2 hours before tests were set to start at 9 this morning. Now, this is what the drive-through test process is like. The patient stays in the car while a health official administers the test by swabbing the inside of the nostril, sending it in for testing. According to the clinic manager here, they obtain their available test from clinical pathology laboratories. A representative from the lab comes on site here to collect the samples for testing. But the demand for coronavirus testing today exceeded the clinic's limited number of tests, and staff had to turn multiple people away. Access to COVID-19 tests remains a serious concern here in Nevada, and we're working and pushing to find more information on other drive-up sites like this one or when they will become available. But this is what we know now, where not to go. Both Quest Diagnostics and LabCorp sending out notices that people with coronavirus concerns should not come to their facilities in Southern Nevada, as they are not conducting tests and you will be turned away. The health district also says they are not conducting tests, and that concerned residents with severe symptoms should see a healthcare provider. They recommend those with mild symptoms should stay home and follow CDC guidelines. One of the healthcare officials here tells us that they just need more resources so that they can conduct more tests. But in the meantime, if you are experiencing severe symptoms, according to the health district, you should see a medical healthcare provider to get a recommendation to go to get a test elsewhere. As for if they will be continuing tests here tomorrow, we are waiting on that word. As soon as we get it to you, we will update you. Faith Jesse reporting. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
Well, as restaurants around the state shut down somewhat to make sure that their food doesn't go to waste. And in downtown Las Vegas, where one pizza joint offered free pizza pies while they last. Hey, Denise.
Yeah, LaToya, Evil Pie has been a part of the downtown community for just over 3 years. And take a look at what's been going on here since 11 o'clock this morning. People have been lined up to get free pizza. Now, the staff knows many of these customers, and they know people are hurting, maybe even feeling a bit anxious about the future. So this morning, They began giving away whatever they had in the kitchen. Well over 100 people were in line when they opened up at 11 o'clock. The general manager told me he didn't want to throw any food away, so it was free pizza while it lasted. And we're not talking one slice here. They are giving away entire pies. And you can bet it was very much appreciated.
I think it's great. I think it's an awesome gesture. So noble. I appreciate that everybody in line could use it. And I'm thankful for it, you know, even though I do have some foods at home, but this is really a great idea. And I am a downtowner. I live downtown, so.
Our team, we selected them because of spirit. They bring the right spirit in the building, the spirit to take care of the community. And that's all we look for.
And you're doing a good thing today, but is it still kind of a sad day too for everyone?
I'm gonna let it sit in later. You know, my team and I will meet tomorrow. We'll take a break after that. Hopefully we come back recharged, bigger, stronger, faster.
And in all, employees expect to hand out about 300 free pizzas today, taking care of the community that has to Las Vegas. Reporting live, I'm Denise Ross for News 3. LaToya, let's go back to you in the studio.
All right, thanks so much, Denise. One local nonprofit has been inundated with requests, as you can imagine, and Just One Project says, you know, they're okay with all of that. This morning they began their curbside food distribution, offering free food items to locals in need. Typically, they provide groceries to more than 18,000 people in our community every single month. But since the coronavirus scare, requests have increased, as you can imagine, significantly. After hearing the governor's speech, they've decided to close the pantry to walk-ins, but food is still available via curbside pickup.
We are those essential businesses. We can't close our door. We ramp up our services in time of crisis, but I feel like he forgot to mention the volunteer piece. We, as nonprofits, we cannot do what we need to do without our hands. So if I could say anything, it would be volunteers. Please know that we're taking safety precautions, but we need you to be able to serve and continue staying in operation.
If you're a healthy individual and want to donate some time, the Just One Project says they have volunteer opportunities available. If you're in need of food items or want more information, we've set up a link on our website, news3lb.org. The Southern Nevada Health District has set up a hotline to strictly answer questions related to coronavirus, and that number is 702-759-4636. It's available Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Well, News 3 is your weather authority, and we're going to check in now with our weather authority here at 3 o'clock, Chloe Beardsley.
So like you heard, the coronavirus is serious. Now, thank you for liking. Thank you for watching news with me. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. And please, I beg you, do not go to Vegas. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. I'll see you later. Adios.